the Boston, Massachusetts area for Game 4 of the Naha opening weekend for Team in Colorado. We are getting started a little early here, so apologize. We didn't get warm-ups for you, but the girls are just about to get out on the ice, or are just about to take opening face off lineup here, and we'll be back in 1 second. Got to finish getting geared up real quick. All right. So again, sorry for catching you just as we're getting started here. But we are goal. Shot from the point by Parker V on D. First shot of the game. Assist should go to Aiden, I believe. She was in the slot, dropped that back to the blue line at Parker there. Parker had a great shot, flat puck, foot off the ice. They went right past the goalie's blocker, it looked like. So, again, apologies, we're coming in a little hot on you here, and we're already into it. I was expecting we were going to get along a little early, and then it happened a lot earlier than I thought it would. So here we are. So this first line out here, we've got Aiden with Claire and Haley on forwards. Parker V and Brooklyn on D. Parker with a shot again, tipped, goes wide of the net. As a reminder, we've got 15-minute periods in this tournament. TC is in their whites, going from right to left here in the first period. We are coming to you from a different rink. Parker with a shot again there, went wide, left of the net. Coming to you from a different rink than we have the rest of the weekend so far. We're coming to you from the William Chase rink in Natick, Massachusetts. All right. And if anyone who's on can give me a thumbs up or a message, how the stream's coming through, how the audio's coming through. That is Olivia down low at the puck. Up to Bryn, shot, saved by the goalie. Goes behind the net, a couple TC players collided back there. Comes up to Genevieve at the point, shot deflected wide. Shot pass across the goal mouth, goes wide of the net. Apologies, we can't see the corners here. This rink is pretty old school, and the support girders in this rink only allow us, we're in the very middle, and all we can see is the goals. Corners are totally blocked from our view here. But I'm not sure if I saw a thumbs up or a chat. Is the stream coming through okay? We have thumbs up? Yep, excellent. Sorry, I missed it. Sean's on the camera, so he saw the thumbs up. This game, we're playing the NA Junior Hawks U14 minor team. So we have 12:30 left in the first period. TC has taken a 1-0 lead already in the first 16 minutes of the game. Olivia's down there working on that puck with Cam and Parker S. Olivia shot out front, saved by the goalie. Comes out to the Hawks forward, who gets it up to center ice, but Parker's able to get that off her stick, and now she's going to come in while Hawks are making a change. Had a one-on-one for a second. She gets knocked down there. She's going to collect that puck back up, though. Find a pass up to Maddie. Maddie back to Hattie. Hattie gets tripped up. No call there. Arm is up. I can't see the corner there. Yeah, so there is an arm up by the referee. They did knock it out, so it should have been blown dead, I think, already. But we got a delay penalty coming here on the Hawks. TC does pull their goalie to get an extra attacker out there on the delayed off penalty. Shot and a goal. All right, so TC is taking a 2-0 lead. Had 6 skaters out there on the delayed penalty call, and that is Madison, I believe, with the goal. I think so. I think that's Maddie. She's the first one on the handshake line. Usually that should tell you who had it. All right, 11:30 left in the first period. TC is taking a 2-0 lead. Hattie is out there to take the face off. She has Mia and maybe Kathleen over there with her. Shot Hattie, saved by the goalie, pushed wide by the defender. That's Mia. Mia's out there, I'm sorry. Mia's down there fighting in the corner with that. She has Hattie in support. And that Kathleen's down there as well. But Hawks do get it out. Nice job by Hattie there to get a stick check on that. Brooklyn's going to get that shot deflected off. Hawks defender goes wide. Kathleen now backhanded pass to the middle, pushed wide by the Hawks defender again. All right, Mia's going to get that puck down here in the corner. We can't really see what's going on, but Brooklyn and Mia are down there fighting for it. Still can't see what's going on. That post looking real good there. Yeah, that's right. Well, Mia's going to get that puck in the corner again. Brooklyn's going to hold it in there. And Hattie's going for a change. Here comes out Aiden with Brooklyn. Good job on D by Brooklyn there. Kathleen's going to get that. Try to get that. Now she gets it in. She's going to get some support now. Kathleen loses the handle for a second, tries to regroup, comes back to the point where Parker V is there for it. Aiden's not able to hold it in at the blue line. We're going to regroup. She's going to get it into the zone now, looking for a shot. Shot saved by the goalie. Shot center mass there. It's going to be a pretty easy save for the goalie if you hit it right there all the time. That's my move. I'm real good about hitting goalie center mass. Not too many goals scored that way usually. 9:52 left in the first period. TC with the 2-0 lead. Aiden takes that face off. Hawks are going to control that, though. Get up the board. Genevieve is there on the point. Oh, that's going to be tripping. No call there. Could have been a tripping on Aiden there. I don't see anything happening. Back to the point where it's Remedies over on the far point there. And that's Haley working their shot. It's a good shot there by Claire. No rebound control. TC was not able to get a stick on the rebound. Puts up here in the near boards. Genevieve's working along the boards there with Haley as well. Comes to Aiden. She's going to look for an opportunity out front. TC player got tripped up front. The two girls are fighting there. Yeah. Haley and another girl were fighting pretty hard there in the front of the net. No calls, though. Remedi's going to be able to, she's not able to keep it in she's trying to keep it in the zone, but not able to do so. Hawks get it down the ice for the first time this game. TC is going to regroup that. 8:40 left in the first period. Aiden's going to get that puck now. She's going to get some room. She has Claire in support with her. She gets her on one player, looking for Claire across ice, not able to get it to her, though. Blocked by the Hawks defense. Hawks trying to put that all the way down. Should go down for an icing, and it will. All right, 8:24 left in the first period. TC up 2-0. Out there we have Cam, Olivia, Bryn, Mirka, and Annie. All right, Cam face-off wins that back, but Mirka's not able to control that, though. It bounced off the board weirdly. She'll regroup now, get it over to Annie. Annie's looking for a teammate back to Mirka. Mirka up to Olivia. Good break out there. Olivia's going to get into the zone. Gets around the defender. Looking for a pass out front right there to Cam. Cam shot. Saved by the goalie. Good look there by Cam right in the slot. Wide open, but goalie made a good save on that one-timer. That's going to be Bryn behind the net. Up to Annie. Annie's shot is blocked off by Hawk's shin pad. It's going to go all the way down. Not going to be icing, though. And over there, we've got Mirka. Going to get that up now to Olivia. Gets it out to center ice. And Olivia gets it in now to the zone. Looking for Bryn. Not able to get there in time, though, before the Hawks get it out. And now TC is going to finish their change. We got all 5 girls changing up. So we got Hattie coming out with Parker S. and Maddie. Maddie and Hattie at the moment here. And Parker V gets taken down. She's coming at the puck. And Hattie's going to now get that, looking for a backhand pass. Oh, beautiful pass there by Hattie. Hattie was able to get that puck. Nice backhanded pass right to Maddie in the slot. Maddie's able to one-time that just past the goalie's blocker. All right, so TC is going to take a 3-0 lead with 6:54 left in the first period. All right, Hawks are going to get that initially off the face-off, and then Brooklyn's going to collect that puck for a moment. Hawks get it out in front. We've got Ellie is in the goal for us here this game. So Ellie was able to push that puck wide. TC's now going to collect that and get that up. That's Parker V coming in. Over to find Hattie. Back to Parker. Parker circles around. Holds it in the zone. Gets it down low. Hattie's going to be first to that puck in the corner. Back. Oh, nice pass. Oh, that was a good look by Hattie. She looked over her shoulder, saw a teammate coming in. And that was Maddie with the crashing down low. She does get the shot off, saved by the goalie. We've had a lot of shots hit goalie center mass here. We got to be looking for some posts here soon on some of those shots. Aiden wins that back to Rimini. Rimini gets a shot on net, saved by the goalie. Mia was there just in case there was a rebound, which there was not. So Aiden's going to take this face off again. She has Kathleen and Maddie with her there on the wings. We've got Genevieve and Rimini on D. 6:05 left in the first period. That puck gets a little weird bounce right into the slot, but goalie's able to track that down and cover up that puck. All right. Aiden wins that face-off over to Mia. Now, shot, goal by Kathleen. Kathleen got that puck in the far circle. She had a wide open shot, found the far post, near post for us here on the camera side, right over the goalie's blocker. It's good corner shot right there. All right, TC is taking a 4-0 lead with 5:48 left in the first period. Remedy is going to get that puck up. It's going to go down low there. Giving chase was Haley. Gets tangled up with the Hawks defender. They're now up. Shot blocked out front by a Hawks defender. Hawks will be first to that puck. Get it out for a moment, but Genevieve is able to hold that in at the blue line. Puck comes to Haley between the circles. She gets a shot on net, blocked to the side by the goalie. Another shot from up top by Genevieve. Blocked down by Hawks defender. Comes back to Genevieve again. Gets another shot on net. Saved by the goalie. 5:09 left in the first. Getting a full change here. So we have Hattie with Olivia and Bryn. And then Mirka and Annie on D. Hattie wins that back for a moment. And he keeps it in the zone. Back to Hattie here. She's looking for a pass. That comes back to Mirka. Mirka looking for a shot. Saved by the goalie. Rebound controlled for second. Another shot on net there by Olivia. Hawks get that puck around the boards and get it out into center ice. But Bryn there with the good speed, able to come back and help track that down. He gets it over to Hattie. And then Hawks get that up on the boards. Back over. That is now Annie moving into the zone, looking for an opportunity shot. Goalie just got a piece there with the goal with the stick to push it wide. Shot by Bryn, saved by the goalie. 4:18 left in the first. All right, TC, puck's loose, multiple chances there. Puck's still loose. Aiden's fighting for that down there. She's able to get that, looking for a pass. A couple of players, teammates right in the middle, but no one's able to get a handle on that one. It's kind of between both teammates, so they weren't able to do much of that. Annie gets that all the way in, looking across back to Aiden. Shot. That was Maddie at the shot there. Now Aiden gets a shot, goes wide of the net. Madison collects that puck down low. Gets that puck knocked off her stick. It's still in the zone for the moment. Now Aiden's going to collect that puck. She's working in. Dingles around one player, dingles around a second player, but then gets that puck taken away from her. Puck's in the far corner there. Aiden and Maddie are fighting for that down low there. Puck's going to come back to Mirka at the point. Hawks, though, will get that for a moment. Not able to control it. Now they're going to try to get up the boards again. They do get it out to center ice. Hawks are going to get that puck now again. But that gets back down below their net. Kathleen's got the puck down here low on the boards. Gets it up, finds Mia for a moment. Mia's going to circle around with the puck now along the near boards. She's going to push it back down, looking for a teammate. Parker is able to hold it into the zone she's able to outmuscle the player, get a shot, blocked by a defender. Weird angle shot towards net. Goalie just makes a save on it. Oh, shot by Brooklyn there, goes just wide of the net. Back to Mia, center, loose puck. Multiple attempts hacking at that by multiple players. Does not get through the goal at all, though. Comes back to Parker at the point. Winding up, shot, goes wide of the net. Brooklyn's not able to hold it in there on the boards, near boards. Had a player on her back. She's going to work that now all the way back behind her net. Come back towards the near side, looking for a teammate. There we go. That's a good little breakout. Kathleen to Mia. Mia's got support from Cam. Cam shot low, goes wide of the net. It's going to come back out to center ice. That's going to work its way towards the net. I think that'll be an official save for Ellie. It would have been on net if she wasn't there. So we're going to give Ellie a save there. Remini shot blocked out front by a defender. Follow-up chance there. Gets deflected wide of the net down to the far corner. Hawks are first to that. Comes back up to Remy at the point. Low shot. Pad save by the goalie. Genevieve gets that down low. It's going to come to Cam. She's looking for a shot. Saved by the goalie. 40 seconds left in the period. I think we have a mouth guard down on the ice, or a butt of a stick actually down on the ice. Genevieve shot low. Gets deflected into the goal. I think that might have actually bounced off a Hawks player into the own net. All right, clock is still running here. There is a 5-goal run clock, but I thought that was until third period. So we have 5 seconds left here in the period. Rimini up to Claire, up to Hattie, and that's going to end the first period. All right, so after 1, TC takes a 5-0 lead in game 4 of the weekend. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, Sean just compared me to Alan Roach. I'm pretty sure we have the exact same tenor to our voice. Yeah. I was actually in a ski line one time at Winter Park, and I hear this voice behind me. I was like, holy crap, I'm in Mile High or Pepsi Center. And then Roach is right behind me, looking down on me from up above. Yeah. He stands like 6'8" with a voice from deep in the depths. Yeah. But thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. All right. TC is in white, going left to right this period. TC is going to control the opening face-off here in the period. And Hattie's going to drop that back to Annie at the point. Annie's walking in, back to Hattie. She's looking for a cross-ice pass, blocked to the corner. I think it's Kathleen down low working on that. No, that was Bryn, I'm sorry. Annie puts it back on the boards up there to Haley. It's going to come back to center ice where Hattie's going to collect that. Puts it across to Mirka. Mirka's looking for an outlet pass. Finds it with Claire for a moment. Oh, ow. That was just an unfortunate collision. Mirka was she was staying her ground. So it looked a little nasty, but I don't think there was a penalty on that. That's going to come up to Haley. Haley's going to work that down low. Gets a pass to the middle. Claire and a Hawks player collide there. Ty's going to muscle that puck off of the Hawks player. Haley's going to put it wide where Mirka is going to be first to that down low. Backhand pass. Oh, that was a good look. That was a nice. Oh, we got a little push in here. All right, we're good. That was a great backhand pass. I think it got to Haley, who got a shot off. Goalie's able to stop that, though. We had a little extracurriculars afterward. All right, so here we now have Aiden with Bryn and Olivia, and Parker V and Brooklyn on D. Parker's pass hits a shin pad, pops out of the zone. Brooklyn's going to be there to collect that, circle back around, looking for a pass, cross-ice pass to Olivia, up to Aiden. Aiden and should be offside on us, but no call. Aiden's going to get that in shot, and oh, there's a cross check to the back, no call. Comes back to Parker V at the point. She's looking for a shot. Shot low. Oh, tipped just wide of the net. All right. Bryn puts that back down low to Aiden. Aiden's looking for a pass opportunity. Comes back up to the point to Parker. She's going to collect that. Goes back down to Aiden. Puts that down low to Bryn. Now she's going to circle around looking for a pass opportunity. Back up the boards to Aiden. Aiden's going to cycle into the top of the dots. Pass over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to drop that back to Aiden. Aiden's going to come in and look. He finds Parker on the near boards. Parker drops it back to Aiden at the point. She's looking shot low, Aiden. Deflected wide by a Hawks defender. Olivia's working along the far boards there. Has Bryn in support. Great job by Bryn helping out there. Bryn's going to look for Aiden's shot. Stopped by the goalie. It's a good save by the goalie there. She was ready for that. That was a tough one. Fought it off well. Bryn down to Olivia. Aiden's in the slot looking there. Olivia loses the handle for a moment. But then she's there to collect that puck on the boards. Puts that towards net. Hawk's going to collect that. TC is going to get a change on the fly here for several girls. Remedy's going to be there to collect that puck. All right. Kathleen gets a shot on net. Cam gets a follow-up shot from the back door. This is just wide. Cam's going to be there behind the net. Up to Mia, maybe. A little more pushing happening down low, but I think Mia was down there on the attempt. Goalie was able to keep it out, though. All right, so we have Cam, Mia, Kathleen, Rimini, and Genevieve. All right, Cam wins that face-off back to Genevieve. Shot goes high over the net. It's the glass. Remini's going to be down there to collect that puck. Working down low. Puck squirts out to center ice. Genevieve will collect that. Cam gets that puck in onside. Gets around one player. Looking for an opportunity out front. Kathleen gets knocked down to the ice. Cam's going to be there again for it. Remini's in support there along the boards. Mia's going to get that puck now through one player, not through the second player. Now the Hawks are going to get a chance. Hawks going to come in. Shot, saved by Ellie. Pad save low. All right, now TC's going to get that to center ice, where Cam is there to fight for that. Has Remini. Now it's going to come out to Kathleen with Mia. Up to Mia. She gets around one player, not around the second player. Hawks clearing out center ice. It's going to come all the way back where Hattie's going to now be there to collect that puck. She's going to look to get some speed. Catches Hawks on a chain. She's in all alone here. She's able to go around the goalie and tuck that in back door. So Hattie is able to take that down, cross a couple blue lines. Good speed. Great finish. That gives TC a 6-0 lead with 8:30 left in the second period. Hattie wins that back to Mirka, up to Annie, up to Hattie. Hattie's coming in, gets around one player, gets around the second player. Shot, saved by the goalie. Hattie's looking for a Hattie right now. All right. Annie's going to get that puck. Not able to keep it in the zone. Comes over to Hattie. She loses that, but Mirka will be first to that puck. Mirka's going to look up, looking for Hattie, but that pass gets tipped. Hawks are going to collect that puck. They're now going to get it. Not able, yeah, they do get it to center ice. But Mirka will be first to that now. It's going to be Parker-esque gets that up. That rolls off a stick, though, and now Mirka's going to pinch in for that down low. The Hawks will get that up, not out of the zone just yet. Now they're able to do so. TC's got to be careful on our change. That puck's right by our bench, but they did a good job holding up, not letting too many players happen there. Aiden's going to get that puck behind the net, circle around looking for a pass. Leaves that for Annie. Annie to the middle. Not able to get a stick on that. Aiden's going to collect that shot. Blocked by the goalie. Goes up over the net and around. Aiden's going to be there back door. Tries to stuff it home. Saved by the goalie. Aiden's looking for a pass now. Circles around. Looking for a backhand pass. Blocked by the defender. Aiden's now going to circle the top of the dots. Shot wide of the net. Haley's going to have that puck now. Drops that back to Brooklyn. And player is going to hold that in on the far boards for the moment. But that it does come out to center ice. Annie's there, though, to stop any breakout from happening. That's going to come back to Haley. Haley back to Annie. Looking for our breakout pass. Finds Claire here on the near boards. Claire over to looking for Haley, but just out in front of her stick. Hawks will collect that puck. Hawks do get it up for a second, but that's going to come to Parker, who finds over Brooklyn on the G2G pass. Down to Haley. Back to Brooklyn here on the boards. Back to Haley, looking for a center pass, but only red jerseys are there. Hawks going to get that for a moment. Held in, though. Good job by Aiden on the preventing the breakout. She's going to get that puck on the near boards. Gets in the corner. Still working on the puck there. Along the near boards here. Hawks going to get that out. Now looking for a break. Good back check there by Claire, though, to prevent that break from happening. Parker now is going to work the puck up. She is going to get around one player, get around a second player, coming into the center. She's going to circle behind the net, looking back around. Looking for Cam in the slot. Not able to get a shot off there, though. Cam over to Rimini. Rimini gets that puck knocked off her stick, but TC's it going on a good pressure, keeps that in the zone. Cam's going to get that puck now. Back to Rimini. She backhands up the boards to Cam. And Cam drops that off of Bryn. Bryn looking to the slot. Olivia's there, not able to get a shot off. Shot on net. Cam with an attempt, also blocked off by the Hawks defender. Hawks clear it out of the zone. That's going to go all the way down, but not enough for icing. Genevieve is going to be there to collect that puck. She's getting some speed up the ice. Gets that knocked off her stick, though, but Cam will be first to that puck. Gets it into the zone. Gets around one player. Gets around, not around the second player. She looks for a backhand pass to Olivia. Backhand shot by Olivia on net. Saved by the goalie. We are in run clock. I thought it was only the third period. Run clock with 5-goal differential, but clock is running, so we have 4 minutes left here in the second period. All right, the Hawks are going to change up their goalie now, so there's a new goalie in net for the Hawks. All right, out there we have Hattie and, oh, shucks, I'm looking for some more numbers. Hawks are missing a player, so they're getting another player out there. All right, that is Kathleen, Hattie, Genevieve, Rimini, and Mia. Hattie's going to win that face-off. Gets it down low in the corner with some support. She's going to get a shot towards net. It goes wide. Oh, Kathleen just got boarded. Really good. That was a real dangerous play along the near boards here. All right. Kathleen. All right, we'll be back here in a moment. We've got a player down after she got it was a pretty clear boarding call, unfortunately, in the far corner. You can't see on camera here. Kathleen is up on her own and made her way to the bench on her own. So I think the referee called it. All right, yeah. So Hawks player is going to go to the box now. The Hawks coach is asking the refs a question. Not sure what about. They did call the boarding call there. That was a pretty nasty one. I know it was not on camera. I'm glad it wasn't, but yeah. Luckily Kathleen is up though. Made her way to the bench. Coach A was over there taking a look at Kathleen. Refs are still chatting with the Hawks coach. But now the refs are coming back. Looks like a minute 30 penalty. So I think they called a minor penalty. Probably should have been a 2 and 10 on that one, but all right. So PP1, we're gonna have Hattie taking the face off with Aiden and Cam on the wings, Brooklyn and Annie on D. Hattie's gonna win that face off. Aiden's gonna collect it, drops it down to Annie. Annie goes back to Aiden in the slot, up to Hattie. Back. Hattie turns around, gets a shot on that side, and goalie's able to make a stop on that play there. Okay. 2:25 left here in the second period. Cam's going to drop that back to Brooklyn. She's able to hold it in the zone. Brooklyn puts it back up the boards. Brooklyn now over to Annie. Annie finds Aiden in the circle. Circle around back to Annie. Annie's working in shot. Deflected out front by a defender. Hattie on the follow-up. That gets blocked. Up over the net. Now the Hawks do clear the zone. Aiden's going to collect that puck. She loses that there to a Hawks player. Hawks shot towards net. Right on the post, but Ellie was ready for it. And Ellie was able to make the save to stop that play. All right. The penalty clock was running with the run clock. It shouldn't have been. So the player came out way earlier than should have been. It should be a stop penalty even if it's a run clock. But alas, here we are with 1:14 left in the second period. All right. Bryn is going to bring that all the way up. She's going to get that backhand pass blocked out by the Hawks player. It's going to come back to Madison. Over to Genevieve. Genevieve's shot goes wide of the net. Hawks will collect that. Work it up the boards. Good job by TC to hold it in, though, for the moment and get some pressure on them. Pucks go to the far boards. Hawks will collect that. Try to get it out. Blocked down there by Bryn, I think. Goes cross ice to Parker S. Parker up to Rimini at the blue line. Rimini shot low, blocked by the goalie, wide. Parker to Bryn. Bryn to the top of the circle. Rimini shot, saved by the goalie. She's going to hold on to stop the clock, or stop the play with only a couple seconds left, and that will end the second period. So now we finished 2 with the score 6-0 TC in the lead. We'll be back in a minute. Here we go for period 3. LE stays in the crease for TC. In their white, going right to the left here in the third. TC gets onside. Aiden brings that in, looking for a drop pass. Drops it to Haley. Cross ice, goes all the way to the far boards. And he's there. Good hustle to collect that puck, though. Be first to it. And Aiden working down low. Aiden's going to come out with that puck. Finds Haley on the point, but not able to hold that in, though. Hawks do get it out. Now they get all the way around. Backhand shot goes all the way across Ellie's face and wide. Aiden's going to put that up off the boards. Hawks are first to it, though. Hawks coming out with a little speed here to start. Out. All right. Hawks will get that into the zone. Looking for a shot here. Good job, though, by Genevieve, I believe, to not let that happen. Or maybe Haley back there for that. Aiden with a chance. I was looking their way, though, and didn't see, but went wide of the net. Park working the blue line. Hawks get that pass turn all the way down, but Brooklyn will be first to that puck down low. And she's now going to look for the breakout. Gets it out of the zone to Bryn. Bryn circling around and finds Olivia, who puts it down to the far corner. Bryn's giving chase to that. That's going to come to Genevieve, I believe. No, that's me. I'm sorry. Mia was there for that. And shot, glove, blocked down by the goalie. Bryn with that puck now down low, looking up to the point. Oh, it's the slot. One timer there by Mia went wide or got deflected wide. TC working down low, I believe. I think that's Bryn down there with Olivia. Shot from the point by Parker. Knocked down by the goalie. Loose puck for a moment, but then the goalie will cover it up to stop the play as the clock continues to run with the goal differential. 12:30 left in the third period. All right. We're going to get a full line change for both teams here. Coming out for TC, we have Hattie. Hattie and Cam. We're changing it up a little bit, I think. Oh, Kathleen, maybe not. I haven't seen Kathleen come back out for a bit, so we might have had to change up our lines a bit. So Cam's out there with Hattie. Hattie with a shot attempt blocked by the goalie, comes out to the point. Genevieve and Remedy have a little, that went just over the net. I think it hit the top of the crossbar. On its way down, Cam's going to dangle around a girl there looking for past the slot. Oh, that was a good chance there by Maddie. It went just wide. Cam to Maddie. Maddie back to Cam. Got to cover the point here, though. Yeah. Remedy will get back to get that puck. Shot low, goes wide of the net. Hattie will be first to that puck. Hattie with it, looking for a pass. Comes up to the blue line to Remedy. Remedy shot wide of the net. Hattie follow-up attempt goes wide as well. I'm sorry, Cam follow-up attempt goes wide. Hattie with it down low here. Cam back to Maddie, back to Hattie. Madison up to Remedy at the point. Shot wide of the net. Hattie will be first to that in the corner again. Goes back to Maddie. Madison now finding the Cam in the slot. Oh, just misses the handle on the one-timer. It was a good look there by Cam. She's in the right spot. Hattie's going to drop that back to Remedy. Remedy shot. Goal. I think I might have had a little deflection on it maybe. Out front. Couldn't tell for sure, but I think Remedy probably get that one. I think I had a little deflection. Couldn't tell if anyone got a stick on it or what happened there. But so with that, TC is taking a 7-0 lead with 10:06 left in the third. Haley's now going to have that puck. And with Claire and Parker S out there. Annie and Mirka on D. Annie's working that puck up. That's going to come over to Parker. Parker cross eyes to Claire. Claire's going to gain the zone. Gets around one player looking for a pass, or she drops that to Parker. Oh, Parker's shot chance. Goalie made a good save on it. Loose puck for a moment, and then goalie's able to stop that. 9:30 left in the third period. Looks like we have changed our lines up a bit. I don't know if I've seen Kathleen come back out. We've had a couple of different girls taking the face-offs here. There she is. Kathleen is on the ice. So I'm glad she's doing okay after the hit down the boards here. So we have Bryn, Aiden, Kathleen, Mirka, and Annie. TC won that face-off, but it came out of the zone right off the face-off. Real clean win there by Bryn. Bryn's now going to get that into the zone, coming with some speed, gets around a player. Shot, saved by the goalie. Kathleen was there for the follow-up attempt, which went wide. Bryn drops that to Aiden. Aiden passes that off the referee's skate. Backhand shot by Kathleen. Goalie covers that up. Didn't know where it was for a moment, but it looks like it was sitting under her pad. So 8:33 left in the third period. TC is getting a full change here. Coming out, we have Olivia, Mia, and Cam. Mia is going to take this face-off with Brooklyn and Parker V on D. Mia wins that. Comes to Olivia. Shot. Another save by the goalie. So we're in a reset here. It's another face-off. Mia's going to win that face-off back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn circles around, puts it up off the boards. Hawks are first at though, and they do clear the zone. Parker now giving chase here on the near boards all the way down. She's going to circle around the net. Stops, reverses direction. Finds Olivia on the near boards. Good breakout right there. Mia over to Cam. Great job on the breakout, ladies. Cam looking for a shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. Follow-up attempt by Mia, I think there. Yeah, follow-up attempt by Mia. Also stopped by the goalie. So now we've got some forwards changing up here. We have Maddie, Claire, and Hattie. Hattie's going to get that off the face-off. Shot. Oh, saved by the goalie. Loose puck. And goalie might have made another save on that. The Hawks do get it out of the zone. They do not get it past Annie, though. The Hawks get it, go D to D in their D zone. Up off the boards. It's going to go all the way down for an icing call. 6:47 left in the third period. All right. And TC is going to get a full change here. So coming out, we have Haley, Aiden, and Parker S with Genevieve and Rimini on D. Genevieve is going to get that puck at the blue line. Keeps it in for a moment, but then Hawks clear it out. Rimini's going to have to circle back as TC regroups. Rimini's now going to get that around the player, working in on, gets a backhand towards the net. Parker now is going to try to get there, but not able to do so. She does get that now, though. Parker trying to get a pass over to Haley, not able to do so at the moment. Genevieve's hustling back. She's going to be first to that puck with 5:51 left in the third. And coming out with some speed, come up and finds Aiden. Hawks get that back down low again, though, where Remy will be there to collect the puck. Pass up. That's going to go all the way down for an icing here. Just made it across the goal line for an icing with 5:27 left in the third period. TC maintains a 7-0 lead. All right, that'll come all the way back down now to TC's D zone. Bryn is going to take this face off with Olivia and Kathleen on the wings, and Genevieve and Mirka on D. All right. Bryn's getting some speed, looking for an opportunity out in front, not able to find it. Puck's up against the boards there. Mirka's going to be first to that. Down in the corner, looking for a pass blocked out front by the Hawks players. They clear it for a moment, not out of the zone though. It finally does come out of the zone though. TC has to regroup. It's Mia now up to Mirka. Bryn over to Olivia. Olivia gets the zone. Looking for a pass on the near boards. Oh, a couple girls going to get knocked down. So there's a hit against Olivia, and then Bryn came in and hit that girl. So we got a little dominoes of some hits going on here. Hawks will collect that puck and get it out of the zone. But Mirka will not let anything happen on that, and she gets it back down to Kathleen. Kathleen. Oh, good. Wow, dangle. Ooh, buddy. Some good little dangle in there by Bryn. She did get a shot off. Goalie's able to stop that, though. We have 3:36 left in the third period. All right, coming out for TC, we have Cam, Annie, Claire, Aiden, and Parker. But Annie and Aiden have swapped, and Aiden's back on the blue line, and Annie took the face-off. Aiden puts that puck down low. Hawks clear the zone. Parker's going to go cross ice to Claire. Claire looking up to Annie, but the Hawks block that off there. Aiden's going to hold that in here on the boards. Annie's going to get around one player, not around the second player. Claire, though, gets it back up to Cam, looking up to for Annie. But that gets knocked off her stick down low. Cam's there with it. Puts it around the boards to the near corner where, I think Claire is working it down there. It's going to come to Aiden here. She's going to look back. Puts it up off the boards to Annie. Annie across to Parker. To Cam. She gets in the zone. Cam's dangling around a couple players. Cycles behind the net. Looking for a pass to the slots. She might have been trying to go off the back of the goalie's back there and get it in. I can't tell for sure, but goalie's able to stop it. We have 2:03 left in the third period. All right, coming out here, we have Mia's going to take this. Maddie's taking this face off with Hattie and Parker S on wings. Haley on D. Oh, wow, right off the face off. Is that Hattie, maybe?
Parker Sandoval.
Parker S. Is she leading the train? Nope. We're not doing high fives.
That's Parker.
Was it Parker? Okay. Parker S. got the goal there right off the face-off. Hattie's going to get that. No, she's not able to get into the zone. So now TC has an 8-0 lead with 1:20 left in the third. Brooklyn's going to carry that into the zone. Gets around a player, not around the second player. Puck goes down low. The girl tried to shoulder Brooklyn off of that, and that's not going to be too successful usually. Hattie's going to get that puck here. Starts and stops, and she's able to get around a couple players. Gets around another player. Back in. Oh, goes wide. 51 seconds left here in the third period. Can't tell who that is at the moment. Maybe Mirka with the puck down low. Comes up to the point where Mia is there for it. That's going to go down low where Genevieve's working it down there. And that's going to go all the way down for an icing call with 23 seconds left in the period. So run clock here during the icing. That's going to kill a good 15 seconds here. So I do wonder if we were going to get this face-off taken before the clock winds out. And our girls are telling them to hurry up. I don't know that we need to hurry up when we're up 8-0, but I know they want to play. And that will do it. All right. So TC is going to finish the day with a pair of wins. This one with an 8-0 win, I believe. They haven't updated the scoreboard, but 8-0 win against the Hawks. All right, we will have one more game tomorrow. We don't yet know when it is. Yeah, so
So the game sheet is still showing not existing, and I don't even know if they got there.
yeah, so we will we'll figure out scheduling, timing of what's going to happen for tomorrow, and we'll post it on Crossbar and text your families and everyone. But as soon as we know, they told us we should know tonight. So if the first game starts 7:00 tomorrow a.m., I would hope we know tonight what time we're playing. So, but we'll update it as soon as we do know, and we will see everyone tomorrow for Game 5 of the Naha Labor Day Weekend Tournament. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.